Hey everyone, welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nissa and today we are taking a look at a Planet Zoo mod, in this case from Jen and Leaf, and it is the Indian Ground Squirrel. I know I am a little behind on these videos. I will try to catch up to the modders, but they are really working hard currently and making a lot of good stuff, so if I can't, I'm sorry, but I really can't make more than 4 a week at the most, and I really needed a few days off, so this is where we are. I will say Leaf does have his mod showcase on his channel, where he shows off the new stuff, where he just make one video a week or something like that and just bundle them in together. So if you want to see more there, it's fair. I think there's a little difference between mine and his videos because I make them dedicated to one mod, and he makes them like more overall view of all of them. But if there's something I don't get around to making videos for, I highly recommend you go over and watch his videos. So yeah, it's there if you want them. But yeah, Indian ground squirrel, another animal I didn't know. So here it is. It is very, very beautiful. At the picture below me, you can actually see how beautiful it is. As I could see as a research or looked at Google Pictures, most of them have this dark blackish combo with red on the back, and then this lighter tan color on the belly side, and in some facial features also. The white spot on the nose bridge is not all of them as far as I could see, and I did see one variant where they didn't have that blackish color on the back, where it was just the red all the way back, up and down the back, and the tail. The tail is a little unique, I dare say. I'm just pulling this up here. As you can see, it has this light coloration continuous from the bum and downwards in here, and it seems like it's actually shorter hairs, and then the hairs in the tail kind of splits to the side. That's how I see it. I don't know how much of that a modder can get into the game, but it's a very, very unique detail that I just thought was really important to mention. Besides that, it's just overall very, very cute, and though it is a ground squirrel, they do still climb. Let's get into the game. Here we are in Small Sea Zoo. This is my red panda habitat, and these are made on the red panda. As I said, they do climb, so as you can see here, the climbing animation works as good as the red panda climbing animation does. Sometimes when you make mods, then the animal you build are not exactly the same size as the one you built it on the rig of. So it gives some iffiness, but I don't see any additional besides the fact that it was already here. We don't have a lot of sun though in this habitat. We have some over here, it seems like. Oh yeah, important thing to notice, this is a baby. This is a female. I'm just pulling them up here so you can see. And we have seen this before, this issue where the babies appear bigger than the adults, and it's just a little weird. It's a very, very weird. And I'm not sure what's going on. I will try to contact the mothers again. The mothers are very busy, so I don't promise they will answer right away. But if they comment anything below or I get an answer, then I will comment below, and then I will pin that comment so you can go down there and see if there's something added. Maybe they fixed it, or maybe it's on purpose, or whatever reason could be. So it's just always check all my videos. Pinned comment will always be dedicated to changes in the mods or something from the modder. So yeah. But they're fairly good. Cute, I will say. Let's get into the game, or into Zoopedia, sorry. Here, Indian ground squirrel, Ratufa indica, and it is a least concerned animal, though the population in the wild is unknown, as it is with a lot of small animals that live in bigger quantities, because trying to collect them all and count them is really, really difficult. They are from India, which of course is a part of Asia. I feel like this map marks more than India, but as far as I know, normally when these don't match perfectly, then it's over here. That's right. Most of the time. They live in the tropical grassland in this biome, and one of them needs 40 square meters of land and 15 of climbable area. Live in places from 0 to 50 degrees Celsius, so unless you're having a cold climate, like temperate or colder, then it really shouldn't be an issue. If you have that, give them a house, give them a heater, you should be fine. You need a grade 3 fence above 6.6 feet, which is 2 meters. It doesn't say climb proof, but I would guess that it would have to be. Group size from 1 to 50, and that's half and half each gendered, and that's of course because they are monogamous. They do not have any dominance in between, and this is actually, I didn't even think of that, but these big numbers really can help out a lot when you want to fill in a habitat. A lot of habitats you will have issues where if you only have 1 or 2 individuals, unless they are very big, then they can hide very easily. Where here, and especially because they're shy, so they will stay a little more in the background, then it helps to just be able to throw 50 of them in there. You don't have to, but it can help sometimes. Can guests enter habitat? Yes, they can. And the beautiful, beautiful squirrels here grow to 1.7 feet, which is 30, 45, 50 centimeters, half a meter. Maybe a little more. No, half a meter. Yeah, half a meter, maybe 5 centimeters more or something like that. Around there anyway. So they are bigger squirrels, of course, but keep in mind that a really big portion of a squirrel's body is the tail, because that's actually the only balancing part of the body. So they live for around 14 years and weigh between around 10 pounds, being roughly 4.5 kilos. Reach sexual maturity at age 3 and can reproduce until they die. They will live between a single and 3 offsprings a year and be pregnant for 5 months. They should be easy to get to reproduce in captivity. They are made, as mentioned, on the Red Panda mod, so therefore they have the Red Panda enrichment, but we're just gonna go over them. And one thing I noticed right away is that they are not having all of it. You can see here we have 3 balls, but not the, what's it called? The pumpkin one is not here. That's not included. I'm just checking. It is a newer mod, originally uploaded 4th of July 2023, so it is newer, so it should be able to have it, but it simply do not. Then we have both cardboard boxes and both rubbing pads, the wind chimes, herb scent marker, and the rubber doggy, of course. For food enrichment, we have the forage box, which makes more sense here than they do for the red panda, because they are really big for the red panda, but here, if you have a big group, it makes more sense. The dog bowl still a little big for them, and then we have the 3 forester. Do not have any interspecies enrichment, which would be kind of funny to put them in with some kind of Indian deer. So you have these guys climbing around, and then you just have some kind of small deer or something like that going around, or a pig or something like that. It would be really cute to compete that. As you can see, the modders have worked to actually make them climb a lot. It also helped that I have a habitat where they actually, if they want to go inside, have to climb. So that's also affect that. We're gonna pull this. No, that's a juvenile. That's a juvenile. I found a adult here. Though we have the sizing issues with the juveniles, I do feel like they look a little more fluffy, so it is a child variations, but they just seems weird. Okay, going in here, can we just start by acknowledging the eye? It looks weird and really amazing at the same time, because this thick, dark line here on the eye, it's not around the eye. It's not like the waterline or something, because that's here. So that's a part of the iris, or kind of like the white part we have in our eyes is black on these guys. I'm just checking. Yeah, it actually looks like that. That's okay. Yeah, but the like colored part in here looks beautiful, and I really like that. The pupil is a little big, but again, depending on the animal, some animals just naturally have big pupils. We have the whiskers. We have the the toesies. The small claws here, they actually feel very uniquely done. I think they're made from scratch. A lot of mothers actually just leave the claws as they are, but they does seem custom. And we actually have small markings on them, so you can see it's not just one color or anything. They have small. It first of all have the ombre, so it's more pink here, more pale here, but then small dark markings, which is really good made. We have a little weirdness going on with the fur here, and we also have a little bit of the fluffiness issues going on, but it's not really anything I'm mad about. I'm just mentioning because I know we have a lot of new subscriber lately. Fluffiness issue is that when you look straight at fur, it looks great, but because of the way the fur is layered, when you don't look straight at it, for instance up here, then it looks a little weird. If you do like this, then you can see it gets blurry right away, and that's just a fluffiness issue. It's worse on more fluffy animals, where if they don't have any fur or real short fur, it's not an issue. So that's what I call the fluffiness issue. I'm not sure anyone else is calling it that though. It's really cute, and I actually, when I looked at it first, I didn't like the facial structure of it, but after I looked at the picture here below me, I actually think they got a lot of it. They make it a little fat in the cheeks, but can I pull this up? This one also looks like it have fatter cheeks than this one have. And also some of the other pictures I looked at, they also have fatter cheeks. So I'm not mad at this. Plus, I'm pretty sure squirrels does kind of the same as chipmunks by storing food in here. So that could also affect that, of course. Overall, it does look really good. Like, it's not a magical mod, but it's really good looking and it's quite unique. And I really love when modders find these animals that I never heard about and can introduce me to them this way. So yeah, maybe we're gonna build something for them in here in small sisu, because they really fit nicely with the size. And here, this is one of the, you can see here, the climbing is not completely perfect. They are a little to the side, that's the game, but they were also a little high, which may be a sizing issue. But the movement of them and the tail, try to focus on the tail when they go like this. You can see it moving backwards and forwards to stabilize them, so they don't fall down, which is really good. So yeah, overall, I really like them. They're cute. I want one. I want one. I always want them. So yeah, if you want these, of course, link is in the description, as well as a link to a video by Leaf. If you are new with Planet Zoo mods, please watch that first, because we don't want to break your game. We don't want to ruin anything. We just want everything to work and just be fine. And to do that, we kind of need to make sure everything works and we install it the right way. So what's that first? And the first mod you should get is always Axie, because a lot of the other mods need Axie to actually work. So yeah. Anyway, guys, we're gonna end it here. As always, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. I really hope to see you again, either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye, guys!